We talk about this pretty frequently. It's an ongoing problem. Jewelry made for our kids. It looks cute, it captures their attention with the vibrant colors, but it contains high levels of lead. And it is on the radar tonight of the Baltimore City Health Department. Joining us now tonight, City Health Commissioner Dr. Lena Nguyen, talking about the problem. Dr. Nguyen, thanks so much for coming in to talk about this problem. You know, I thought we'd gotten better with this.
We are better. In the U.S., everything, all the toys, all the jewelry that's made here in our country don't have poisonous levels of lead. But the jewelry that comes from other countries still might. And that's why it's so important for all parents to make sure that you know what products your child may be using and to make sure that your child is tested for their lead levels as well.
So how often does the health department do random checks?
We have done about 350 random checks of children's toys and jewelry in the last several years, and about 50 of those 350 have tested positive. And again, that tells us that we do have some dangerous products that are out there that seem like they're a bargain, but really are not.
So I guess as a parent, you know, I have a 10-year-old daughter. How do you know if your child's jewelry is safe? What do you look for?
Try to go to brands and to stores that you know, that you trust, because those tend to be made in the U.S. or otherwise have gone through some strict safety testing standards. You can also check on cpsc.org to look to see if your product is one that has been recalled before.
So if you have younger children, so I guess what can parents do, you know, if they're concerned about their kids putting this lead-containing jewelry in their mouths?
The problem about lead is that it's something that you can't see, you can't taste it, you can't smell it, and it accumulates over time, which means that kids could get lead poison when they're 2 years old, that then builds when they have more lead when they're 4 or 5, and it could cause permanent damage to the brain. So the most important thing for parents is to make sure that your child is tested by the pediatrician. You have to get your blood lead levels checked every so often. It's important to ask your pediatrician about when that should be.
Looking at these pretty earrings on the screen right here definitely would catch, you know, my eye, my daughter's eye, any child's eye. But I mean, these could be dangerous.
Absolutely, and in this case, we found out that these earrings in particular did test above the acceptable level for lead. And that means that if kids put it into their mouths, if they lick them, if they swallow them, that could cause long-term damage for the child.
Now, and this is not just something children, you know, saying, I'm thinking of, you know, a young child, but this is something that I guess adults, we need to be worried about too.
Absolutely. Lead poisoning can happen to anyone of any age. It's particularly dangerous for young children because the effects of lead poisoning build over time. And we know that lead in particular is dangerous to the brains of developing kids, that it could lead to lower IQ, worse school performance, and low motor skills and cognitive skills. And so really important for parents to be on the lookout for potentially dangerous products like these jewelry.
What if something says it's lead-free jewelry? Does that mean it's safer?
If it's a brand that you trust, absolutely, look for that sign, but also go to cpsc.org and make sure that it's not a product that's been recalled.
Dr. Nguyen,
Thank
always,
you.
Thanks for coming in.
Great to see you.